This last part is about the surprising and shocking departure of one Samantha Irvin. Now, for those that are unaware, on Monday, Samantha Irvin took to Twitter and basically revealed to us she is no longer with the WWE. Now, I found out about this from my brother. I'm at work. My brother sends me a message on Instagram, and he sends me the headline. And I instantly lost my shit. He sent me, I'm going for it right now. He sent me her Instagram post. And he said, "What the fuck?" And I said, "No fucking way. No way." I'm sitting at work like, you got to be shitting me right now. Like, what the fuck is happening? I quote, "WWE Universe, my time has come to an end as your Monday Night Ring announcer. I love you all tremendously, and this does not mark the end of my art. I have a lifetime more to share. Thank you to every WWE fan who accepted me, to the women's locker room. You are the most incredible group of people on the face of this earth. I am beyond proud to be your colleague and friend. To the crew and cameramen, I cannot thank you enough for your encouragement, the laughs. You created such a wonderful, positive atmosphere for me. Love you all. To the WWE superstars, past and present, I have thanked you since 1989 and will continue to thank you for the rest of my days for entertaining us, for raising the bar over and over again, for risking your bodies and finding new ways to keep us shocked and wanting more. There is no form of entertainment like this, and not just any entertainer can be a WWE superstar. The respect I have for you is more than I can express. Thank you for making it so easy to pour emotion and excitement into your introductions. You are the stars that the stars idolize. It doesn't get any bigger, and I'm proud to have used my voice to let the world know it. Thank you, Paul Heyman, Michael P.S. Hayes, and Michael Cole. I will continue to apply what I learned from you to every aspect of my career. Thank you for invigorating my creativity. Thank you, Brian Road Dogg James, Scott Armstrong, Gabe Sapolsky, and George Carl Jr. for giving me my first opportunities to rise to the occasion. Thank you to Triple H for trusting me and showcasing me on this platform. Thank you, Mark Henry, for giving me my big break. I hope I made you proud. Thank you to all the coaches, producers, medical, writers, talent relations, makeup, photography, social media, digital, travel department, catering, merch, 2K team, referees, security, and the announce team for everything you did to help me along the way. To my fans, my entire career, I've been waiting for you. We are meant to be, and I can prove it. Stay tuned. All my love, and still, Samantha. This broke and everybody was just scattering, trying to figure out what the fuck happened. Like, what? And then within hours, they announced that Lillian Garcia, the great Lillian Garcia, the voice of the Attitude Era, was coming back. And was back like that. Was announcing on Monday. Now, Grant, nerves, kind of nervous, so she messed up a few times. But it threw me off because Samantha, this is something that we're not accustomed to seeing. This woman, arguably the greatest voice, and I repeat, the greatest voice in a 3-year window, she elevated herself to be the greatest to do it. Okay? That's what she did. She took her voice to new levels. The way she introduced people, she added flair to it. She said it. She added stuff to it that made you feel like you were special. When she introduced the bloodline, when she introduced Cody Rhodes, the WrestleMania 40, when Cody finished the story, the emotion, the raw emotion you heard in her voice. Nothing can get to that point. The way she introduced Gunther and Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci and Chelsea Green, she added character to the characters. And then she left. Left. And of course, you know who's going to catch the target. You know who they're going to go after. They're going to go after her husband. They're going to go after Ricochet. Because they all said, everybody said, when Ricochet left, everybody was like, Samantha may be following him. Samantha may be going to AEW. Ricochet came out on Twitter and said, chill. She ain't coming to AEW. Then it was revealed that she may be in talks of pursuing a music career. She's a singer. But then this. I can't prove it, but I know Ricochet is behind this because he couldn't stay in the big leagues. Samantha responded to this with simply saying, I don't like announcing. I'm serious. Announcing was only supposed to be my way in. I wanted to manage, maybe even become a general manager one day. But WWE saw no other future for me besides announcer. I love watching the action, but I don't love being an announcer. Thank you so much. I love the WWE, and I'm proud and honored to share all the moments with the fellow fans. Much love. Also, they wanted Ricochet, to stay in the big leagues. I don't know why everyone's pretending like he was always in the great positions at WWE. Then someone says, your talentless husband did this, huh? And she said, my husband is a millionaire, so yes, I don't have to do a job I don't like anymore. She also, somebody went off and said, Samantha's about to be more unhinged on this app, and I'm all here for it. Because there's a tweet that came out. I don't know exactly what it is because it's been deleted. And Samantha said, "I'm so glad I don't have a boss anymore, so I can say this. Shut the fuck up. Woohoo feels great." Now, bear with me because I have to take a swig of water because I have a lot to say about this. I don't know, but something tells me. Remember, I think it was over the summer, Samantha Irvin was posting a lot of raunchy photos on Wednesdays. It was always on Wednesdays because it was hump day. And she would always post these photos, very risky photos. I mean, yeah, very risky. Now, the WWE, we've seen what the WWE has done in the past when people have done shit like this. Let me start off by saying, I should have started this off. Let me start off by saying these are my thoughts, these are my opinions, these are my views. I am just a person that is speaking my opinion and my thoughts. She's doing this. WWE probably looked at that and said, hey, I get it. Because there's others that have done similar stuff. Zelina Vega is very notorious for posting very provocative photos. Rhea Ripley, maybe once or twice. I believe Indy Hartwell just did one a couple weeks back. And we're not going to dive into Mandy Rose because we all know what Mandy did. And then we have Cora Jade. She was doing posting a lot of risky photos as well. But it was something about Samantha's. Now, it could be a situation where they were like, hey, bring it down a little bit because you're doing a little bit too much. Could have been that. But for her to say that she didn't like announcing, yet she put so much passion into it, you would see. And I know this for a fact because I know people that have went to live shows, either if it was a Raw or a SmackDown or a house show, and they would say like fans would be there to see Samantha, as much as fans are there to see Cody, they're there to see Samantha Irvin because Samantha Irvin did something for the fans because she was a fan. She's always been, if you ever listen to any interviews that she's done, she's always talked about her crave, her love for the business, for what's going out there. And for her to turn around and simply say, nah, I didn't like announcing. And yes, she might have had other future plans that she might have had. And maybe, just maybe, they were like, nah, we want you to just stick right here. But she's probably looking at it from the lens of, I wanted to do stuff that like no other ring announcer was able to do. Let me do this, let me do that, and then, people are saying that it was a shock. A lot of the wrestlers did not know about it. Hence why, if you look at her post, the outpour from the wrestlers about it. But then, she said that the WWE knew for months this was going to happen. Like this day was going to happen. But then it makes you think, remember when Kayla Braxton now Becker. I believe that's her real actual last name is Becker. Remember when she left? Like, Cody Rhodes came out and Cody Rhodes did a whole thing for her. I think they were in Brooklyn. Had a whole farewell for her. There was no farewell for Samantha Irvin. None. I am looking forward to hearing what she has to say now that she is unhinged, or she doesn't have a boss anymore. Her first interview post WWE is going to be probably one of the most talked about ones to have. Now, is she going to kick WWE's back in? I doubt it. If you read her statement, she gave them nothing but credit, nothing but praise. She thanked Triple H. And someone that she didn't think was Bruce Pritchard, but I'm not going to dive into that. But I don't think she's going to kick their back in, because I feel like it's going to be a position where she is going to, I mean, Kathy Kelly left, Lillian Garcia left, she obviously came back, Kathy Kelly came back. Are they going to close the window of opportunity for her to come back? I don't see that I don't see them closing that window. But I did not like her saying that she didn't like announcing. Now, I can understand if she said that was her foot in the door and then she wanted to kind of explore other options. But it's rather interesting. And I'm just going to have to, this is a wait and see. Clearly, when she does her first interview, I'm going to react to it, because it is going to be the most sought out interview that people are going to want to see, just because of how abrupt this exit was. So we just have to wait and see how this plays itself out. But man, a talent out of this world, only 35 years old, but I mean, she was 3 years and was already in the conversation of being the greatest ring announcer ever. In 3 years. You have a gift. Truly has a gift.